Alright, so this is a Dell Inspiron 15. It's a 15-inch version and 3000 series. Customer bring it in saying it's very slow and looking to upgrade it. That's what I'm going to do. So the thing about Windows 11 is every month or so it will have this screen tell you to update. Do not change the password. I mean, it tells you to change the password, but don't do that, because as soon as you change it to 1234, next month you have to be 12345. The month after that have to be 123456, and then you have to keep on remembering new password, which is annoying. So when you see that screen, click enter, and pass it, and you'll always have no password. Just enter to go in. That's very annoying. Anyway, welcome to my repair and upgrade laptop video. What I'm gonna do for this customer is I'm probably gonna put in a solid state drive and upgrade some RAM. And I just installed Windows on here because it's have trouble booting. It was very slow, and you can see it's slow now. While I'm talking, it's still loading. So I'm like 90% sure there's an HDD inside, but let's take a look at the inside and see what we have. There you go, it's loaded. Okay, this is what I have, an Intel Core i3 5th generation. This is not a very good processor, but it will still be able to run YouTube, Facebook, and browsing very fast. Shouldn't be a problem. So the problem is somewhere else. We're doing nothing right now, and it's at 100%. So that's that's pretty bad. We'll figure it out. So this is 4 gig of RAM, pretty low. You run Google Chrome and you run out of stuff. If you have 4 gig of RAM in 2025, you need at least 8. So I'm gonna do that for this customer. I'm gonna put in 8 gig of RAM. This probably have 2 stick of 2. Oh no, it's only have 1 stick of 2. So I'll add another 4 gig stick on there. Oh, this is touchscreen. Interesting. Okay, so I'll add another 4 gig in there. I'll probably charge the customer $10 for the extra 4 gig of RAM. You see here, it's an HDD drive. That's what I guessed from the beginning. It's our spinning disk drive that spin around with the needle that move around. That's very slow. We're gonna put a solid state drive in here. This will improve the speed by like 20 times, and the customer will be happy. And of course, we're gonna add RAM in there. So let's do that. So skip forward like 2 minutes. I remove all the screw in the bottom, and I'm still not able to remove the back cover. And I need to remove the battery, and it's still not able to come out. What I'm guessing is there's some screw that hold the keyboard together underneath the motherboard through the back plate. So for this model, I believe I have to remove the keyboard, which is annoying. It's a little more work than I expected. But overall, it should still be easy. So if you can see, to remove the keyboard, you see the little, so on the keyboard, this little knot right there. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little knot on the keyboard here, and those are used to remove the keyboard. You're gonna put in and pry out those slots. So you need to put like something in there. Do I have enough? I do. So there, 3, and I need 2 more. There's 2 more knot right here. So I got 3 in there. Oh, it started falling down. Okay, I need both hands. I can't do it in one hand. Yep, I got it out as I expected. Oh my goodness. Yes, there is some screw in here that holding the keyboard back, and I can't open the back plate. My guess is correct. All right, let's put this baby on the side. Oh, I forgot to test the keyboard to see if all the key worked. I will do that after for the customer then. Not right now though. All right, let's get those screws open. I really don't know which screw hold the back plate together, but I'm just gonna open all of them. This one, just everything, so we don't miss anything. Okay, all the screws now open. Let's see if I have any luck. So I got it open. The tricky part is there's 3 tiny little screws here that was covered up by the DVD player on top of it. So it's really hard to remove this 3 screw because the DVD player was on top. It's only like half the screw is showing up. Oh my god, that was a nightmare, but got it open. Whew, what the inside looked like. So the HDD drive is right here. I will replace that. That's the easy part. It's only 1 stick of RAM right here though. That's gonna be a problem. But I think if I take the motherboard and flip it around, there might be a RAM stick. Oh no, there's another RAM stick right here. The RAM slot right there. Whoop, I didn't see that. So there is 2 RAM slot. So this one is 4 gig P3CL. Okay, Let's add another 4 gig and we have 8. So let's do that. Okay, so I don't have another 4 gig stick. I have a 2 gig stick on me. So I'll tell you what, I'll just throw this one in for free instead of charging 10 bucks for it. I'll just give that one for free. So here's the old HDD drive that are slow. I can probably resell this on eBay for like 5 bucks. I just better off just recycle them. Not worth the effort. Here's the Samsung or SanDisk solid state drive that I'm gonna put in, 128 gig. So total cost 50 bucks for labor. The solid state drive probably 20 bucks. The RAM is free, so total is 70 bucks for this upgrade and installing Windows 10 on it, Windows 11 on it, 11 Pro. Okay, so the last stick of RAM doesn't work. Could just go, I just test powered it on just now and it go beep, 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 beep. So time to switch to this one, PC3L. That should work. The other one is PC3. Okay, let's test power it on to see if it's still beeping. Yes or no? Finger crossed. Okay, the fan power on. Oh, no, not yet. Okay, it's on. The memory have changed, no beep, yay. So I put everything back together and I'm installing Windows 11 Pro on it right now. Let's see how fast it's go, at least a lot better than before. Comment and let me know how you think this is a reasonable pricing, because this is a pretty cheap unit, you know, like all plastic. So I would guess back then they would probably buy this unit for like $250, $300 at Walmart. And if they bring it to like Best Buy or any computer store, it would charge them like what, $80 diagnostic and $200-300 upgrade. It would not worth the unit. They would just end up recycling this. So I charged 50 bucks for labor and 20 bucks for the hard drive and for the solid state drive, and now they have a fast computer to use for another 5 or 10 years. Is that a reasonable price? Well, I mean, take me about an hour and a half. What would you charge? And do you think is reasonable? Do you have one that you want me to upgrade? Let me know.